Nina Simone inspired me to be the best person I thought I could never be. Miss Simone grew up in Tryon, North Carolina. As a black girl, she studied classical piano, and even though a lot of girls weren't studying music at the time, she went on to go to the Juilliard School. There, she studied classical piano, but unfortunately, she had to leave because of financial needs. But that did not stop her. She continued to learn jazz, piano, blues, folk, and singing. Because she was out of school and she needed to make a living, she took those genres and started to create her own music. She became a songwriter. During her professional career, she traveled to Europe doing concerts. She did Jazz Fest. She took a break, but she came back playing her music and sharing a message to people. Through the community, she was a civil rights activist. She fought for her rights. She fought for her black community. She knew that her music can share a message and a positive message to the black community and to people throughout the world. She knew that her music could change lives. She didn't do it for the fame. She didn't do it to become famous, even though she was famous because of her music and her message to people. She was a beautiful black woman, and she fought for what she believed in. Through her setbacks, mental illness, she kept on striving. She never stopped learning, and I believe that's why she inspired me so much to do so. I plan on this year to be the best person that I was last year. I also do music lessons, specifically for private piano lessons. And my students, I always encourage them to be kind, to be a better person than they were yesterday. And I always encourage them to practice. Even when I'm not here and they move on to do bigger and brighter things, that they should always strive to learn. It's just the little small things that I count on making history with. The small hellos and the small thank yous. I believe I'm making history today by using music to inspire people. Before I attended college, a lot of people were saying that I shouldn't go because music won't be able to support my financial needs. In the world today, you shouldn't need to go to college. You shouldn't be able to go to college for music. But I said no, I disagree. I am passionate about music, and I want to share a message to people that they can be who they can be. When I get older and I graduate from Xavier University, I want to start a fund to bring awareness and expose young kids who live in low-income neighborhoods and who go to public schools who do not have the resources to support those schools. Like my old high school at Nicole High School, we didn't have a lot of options or social clubs. We didn't have a math club or chemistry club or computer science club to be an outlet. And I want to bring that in the school system. If kids know that they have options and they're exposed to those options, then less violence will be in the street. And I want to be that person to make history through that. Just in New Orleans, I can start here and make a difference in my community. It doesn't have to be for the entire world, but as long as I reach the people who look like me and my peers, I'm making history.